Well, hello everybody. My name is Marcus Levingood. Thank you so much for tuning in to this quick webinar on crushing your election and using the power of social media to do it. I'm Marcus Levingood, your political, digital, and social media expert. Today, we are going to show you how we launch killer campaigns online without the pain of hiring a developer or graphic designer in 30 days or less. I really appreciate you joining me here today. As a little bonus, I'm going to give you my private downloadable cheat sheet. This cheat sheet is going to give you 5 killer services to kickstart your campaign online right now. You can download that right here on the page, and you can follow along. You can click through the links right there that will take you to each of these 5 killer services so you can actually get your political campaign kickstarted right now, which is what we're going to show you today, which is actually what I teach other candidates, campaign managers, and even other political consultants, digital consultants. So this cheat sheet will show you 5 of the tools we use to launch a campaign online fast, which has an 80% success rate if done correctly and exactly as instructed. If you want a copy, go ahead and click on the link that says download your 5 killer services to kickstart your campaign online right now, cheat sheet, and follow along with us right now. You can do that. We'll go ahead and wait for you. And that's going to have everything you possibly need. Also, please don't worry about trying to take extensive notes. At the end of today's workshop, I'll show you how to get a copy of the slides and notes at the end of this video. Sounds like a plan? Good. If you also stick around to the very end, I'll share with you how to get my top secret online platform that will help you raise double your opponent. But you'll need to stick around because you'll need my personal referral. But before we continue, here's what you're going to discover during this workshop. Did you know that 98% of unsolicited mail is thrown away without even getting read? Yeah. Where do you think 95% of us are spending up to 8 hours a day besides sleeping? You guessed it. Online and on our phones. That is correct. 100%. So today you're going to learn how we help candidates just like you build a stunning campaign website and launch it in under 30 days or less without a developer. Some of the social media platforms, apps, and techniques we use to reach thousands of voters and gain instant name ID using the Levingood method and without having to have raised even $100,000. This is today's cutting edge and fast way for you and your campaign to launch, stand out in your election, and crush the competition online. Remember, the competition probably isn't doing this or have no idea what they're doing, which means our candidates have a competitive edge right out the gate. Could you imagine? This is how we help candidates just like you stand out from the crowd and launch online fast and easy. My promise to you is that, I have some powerful secrets I'd like to share with you, plus some critical strategies very few people know about. First, before I get into it, is that candidate you? Do you have the drive, the heart, the determination, and the commitment to fight for your community as an elected official, but think launching online or even winning is just outside of your grasp? Do you want to reach your voters, make huge impact for your community, and change the world for good without having the huge stresses of building a digital presence yourself and from scratch? Or maybe you don't have a huge email list or donor list, or even one at all, in addition to the plethora of barriers holding most of us back from running or winning. Are you tired of feeling invisible or not able to get your message out effectively while other more established candidates get ahead? Are you struggling to gain a clear online following or even know how much to spend on a winning digital strategy to help you stand out? Are you starting to find a local digital consultant who actually knows what they're doing and won't run away with your hard-earned money? It's happened all the time. But most importantly, do you have the key ideas, projects, and solutions your constituents need more than ever? But just need the right expert to help you reach voters online so they not only vote, but join your team and become social justice warriors for you? Most of what we've been told about the struggles of running for office and winning is completely wrong. The real problem? Candidates aren't effectively using social media to reach their audiences, and they don't know how fast and easy it is to actually launch their campaign and reach thousands, even millions of voters online. Without having to hire an expensive developer that will charge you $100,000 plus a year, even without spending hours a day in front of your computer designing social media posts and creating content. I know all of you have done it. When you should be out there talking to voters, being in the community, in the press, and winning your campaign like what more well-established candidates are able to do. Times have completely changed. But the one thing you need to know, candidates get recognized and win by getting their message out to voters better and more effectively than others. They use the most cutting-edge techniques and methods that make them stand out from the crowd. If you're like most people, you know you deserve to create positive impact and change people's lives in your community forever. This is your calling. I know this because if it wasn't, you wouldn't be running. But you also understand the traditional and old ways of running don't work for new candidates wanting to break the cycle and solve the real struggles and problems affecting your people and neighbors. The game has finally changed. Here's a brief introduction. My name is Marcus Levingood, founder of the Digital Candidate Academy and the creator of the Levingood Method. I worked for the Walt Disney Company in creative entertainment before getting into politics. I also worked in the Facebook PMD program to learn how to use the Facebook Ads API to build targeted and viral fan bases to distribute high-quality content to audiences across the world online. I helped do this for these companies and organizations over the years. I also started the first LGBTQ super PAC online to help re-elect President Obama in 2012 using just a single Facebook page. For the past 10 years, I've helped candidates just like you launch online fast and crush their elections using social media. My specialty is in creating a killer and effective online campaign and presence without the pain and stress of doing it yourself, and without selling your soul. Here's a confession of mine. Yes, I struggled too. I actually hit rock bottom. Before I discovered these secrets, I had no clue you could win without having an established brand and doing things the old way. I thought hope was lost for Democrats running in Republican strongholds and for civil rights in general. Even progressive underdogs who just wanted to make a difference had no chance. I never thought we'd be able to cut through the noise and finally change things for our community. The end result? I was frustrated and overwhelmed. I wanted us to succeed and save the world and our country from conservative tyranny, but had no clue how we'd do it. So, if you've ever been nervous about doing the same for your community or feel like the odds are stacked against you, I've been there. But this is the turning point. I decided to move to Silicon Valley, learn the most cutting-edge techniques out there, and change things. It landed me on a Bravo reality television show, actually, for one tiny little season. I decided to invest in my education and learn how to use social media to influence massive communities, to take action to learn how to use the most powerful tools at our fingertips. I decided to work on every campaign I could, doing my dues, testing, and finally implementing strategies to help change things. What happened next was rather unexpected. My life changed forever. We started winning elections. Even if we didn't win the first time, our candidates came within 1% of either the top candidate or the most well-funded candidate. And their name ID spiked enough to set them up for success on their next go-around. I accidentally discovered effective, innovative, and cutting-edge ways to reach voters online and fundraise where no one was looking. The only pathway to lasting success is to stop doing it the old way and to embrace the future. Stop living in the past and doing what other people do, and start living in the future and work smarter. And consider this your secret weapon. This is why this is so important. I've helped thousands of people crush their election using the Levingood Method. This is an easy system for making a positive and explosive first impression with your voters. I want to help you achieve greatness this year and beyond so you can help change the world. I have faith that you can do it, and I want to make that happen for you. And it all starts with getting a stunning campaign launched online. So let's go over our top 5 killer services to launch your campaign online right now. The first one, a stunning DIY website from Wix. So this is on your cheat sheet. Go ahead and take that, open it up, and click on the link on page number 1 now to browse and follow along with us. So the reason why a DIY website is so incredibly important right now and why you should be doing it on Wix is because, one, it's free to start. You can actually launch a website without having to pay anything. But of course, you'll have to pay a small $30 a month fee, something. I think it's actually $15 to have a premium website. You can actually design this and launch without a developer. You can do it 100% yourself. They even have pre-made campaign websites for you to just fill in the information. You can do it all yourself and have it launched in under 24 hours. The second thing is a custom domain from Hover. All right, this is in your cheat sheet as well. It's on the second page. You can click on that link now to browse and see while we talk about it. Reason why a custom domain from Hover is so important is because it is the lowest cost domain registrar. You're going to have a domain. Whatever your name is, mine is Marcus Lovingood. MarcusLovingood.com or Lovingood for Council or Lovingood for Congress, Lovingood for President.com. You're going to have one of those. And this is the lowest cost domain. It's also the lowest cost to have official campaign emails, such as Marcus at marcusforpresident.com. Those are only about $20 per email a year. Every other campaign, you have to pay $20 a month per email. It's going to cost you a bunch, but this is just one fee you have to pay at the beginning. You can do this all yourself and have it launched in under 24 hours. So the next thing, a Sendinblue email account. I know all of you know MailChimp, but Sendinblue is the secret. Okay, this is an incredible email platform. You can click on the link, which is on page 3 right now, to browse it for yourself. The reason why this is so powerful is because, one, it's free to join, of course. It has the lowest cost to grow. Remember, we and you, of course, are going to grow your email list through social media to 10s, 20, 30,000 people, and it's going to cost money for you to grow. If you do this on MailChimp or something else, it's going to cost you hundreds of dollars a month. On Sendinblue, to send unlimited emails, yes, unlimited emails to unlimited list every single month, it's one low cost. I think it's $60 for 250,000 sends. It's really incredible. They also have beautiful templates and automations, which are going to be extremely important in making sure that your emails that you're sending to your constituents are beautiful and that they automatically send in your sleep. You can do this all yourself right now and have it launched in under 24 hours. The fourth one, a 99 Designs logo campaign. This is one of the most powerful, one of the most influential elements you need. This is on page 4 of your cheat sheet. Go ahead and click that link and take a look at it right now. The reason why a 99 Designs logo campaign is so important is because it's the best value for you to create a logo for your campaign, a stunning logo to actually show people who you are through a professionally made logo. What's great about 99 Designs is that you get 30 plus designs, different designs from tons of different designers very, very quickly, so that you can choose the right one for you and not have to settle for one choice or one graphic designer. And you can also launch this campaign yourself right now and choose a winner in under 24 hours. Incredible. And last but not least, one of the most incredible and most powerful secrets that I can give you to launch right now is a Design Pickle basic account. This is on page 5 of your cheat sheet. This, you can click that link to take a look right now. Design Pickle, reason why this is so important is because they give you unlimited amounts of graphic design for one low monthly price. Unlimited requests. This means that social media posts, email graphics, anything you choose, you can have unlimited designs. They have a 24-hour turnaround for this. This is revolutionary. In the past, you had to have someone there or you sitting at the computer making graphic designs yourself. I don't know about you, but I didn't go to graphic design school. It's incredible. It costs less than $500 to do this, and it's cheaper than any in-house option. I gave you direct links to take a look at these so that you can get started right now. Here's why this is so incredibly important. You want to present yourself and your campaign online and to your voters in a stunning and professional way without having to spend the hundreds of thousands of dollars or hours and months you don't have in front of the computer just to launch. We do this by putting most of the heavy lifting on autopilot. We create a strong and powerful first impression online for your campaign, which is the ultimate first key to success in getting that person to donate, volunteer, and ultimately vote for you. But it's so difficult to reach enough voters because of the barriers that traditionally keep leaders like you from succeeding. If you're like most candidates, you probably think your solid ideas and solutions to help impact your community and world should speak for themselves, and you may be uncomfortable to display that confidence in public. You likely see others doing the things I'm talking about and crushing elections themselves. So clearly, having a killer social media strategy and online presence works. But what I've just shown you is the exact system I've personally used to help candidates launch fast and crush their elections. And if you'd like me to help you implement everything we've gone over, I'd be absolutely delighted. I would be honored to work with you on your election and help you crush it using the Loving Good Method's powerful digital and social media program. I'm not going to get all hypey. You've already listened to me. You've heard my story. You know what I'm saying can help you. If you're a serious candidate who's ready to get ahead of the competition right now and have the resources but not the time to do this on your own, and are ready to take your campaign to the next level and make a strategic investment in your future today, click the link below where it says Apply Now and submit your application today. The Loving Good Method full service includes me personally handling all digital and social media aspects of your campaign, including website, graphics, and even high-quality video production. That's a $100,000 value on its own to get you launched in 30 days or less, or your money back. They will also give you unlimited text access throughout the duration of your campaign to me if you have an emergency and need us in a hurry. We handle every aspect of your digital strategy and presence. We create and automate your entire content experience, which will give you 100% peace of mind so you can get off the computer and out talking to voters. But I unfortunately only have an extremely limited amount of spots available for 2020. So if you're ready to get started right now, click on the Apply Now button below and submit an application. I won't waste your time. Our full service package is not cheap, and not all applicants will be accepted or may be right for our program. But what I can guarantee is our methods will give you a serious edge on your competition. The Loving Good Method covers social media organization and planning, digital content production, online ads execution, troubleshooting, and a bonus online fundraising where you can raise almost double any of your top raising opponent, and covers you all the way through Election Day. We skip the trial and error because this method has already been proven to work, so you can benefit from the mistakes of others. Because we 100% stand behind the Loving Good Method, if you're not launched online in under 30 days, we will issue you a complete refund. Still not convinced? Here are a couple success stories from past clients that brought us on. Jason was running for city council in a conservative Midwest town. Jason was a small business owner of a popular cannabis dispensary and happened to be a bisexual as well. He was one of 16 candidates running for one seat on a 3-member council, and all 3 of the current incumbents were up for re-election and running again. The odds were seriously stacked against Jason. He had never run for office before, had raised a little over $20,000 from friends and family, was a Democrat and member of the LGBTQ community. In a conservative town running against 3 incumbents, it's almost impossible. Jason brought us on 6 weeks before his election. We implemented the Loving Good Method and had his campaign launched in less than a week. We also helped him raise over $50,000 and reach 95% of his constituency online in under a month. Jason won his election and was the first millennial ever elected to his city council, all using our cutting-edge social media strategies. Daisy's a teacher, but also an African American Democrat. Was running for Congress in a Southern Republican stronghold and needed something different to unseat a 30-year moderate incumbent. Daisy was outraised and spent 10-1, with her opponent raising over $400,000 to her $40,000. When Daisy brought us on, she had only an Instagram and a PayPal account. In under 30 days, we had her launched and reaching tens of thousands of voters online. She was able to tell her story using targeted digital videos we produced and distributed for her, which won her a Rising Star Award. Daisy only lost her election that year by 100 votes. The silver lining? The seat was vacated early and she won in a special election on name ID alone just 2 years later. The Loving Good method works, and it can work for you. If I can send you off with one thing today, thank you for running for office. The world needs you now more than ever. Apply now. Spots are limited. I hope this short webinar has been a valuable resource for you and your campaign, and I look forward to working with you on crushing your election.